Hi everyone! So I have a Temu haul. I am an affiliate with them. My coupon code is fav45575. It will take you to some coupons if you're a new user on the app or on the website. And it will also take you to my storefront so you guys can get the links for these products and also see like what I have in my cart. So it's really helpful. I was sent these items, so they wanted me to try out their local warehouse shopping stuff. So I went ahead and I did that. Now, I had done a purchase not too long ago that I paid for, and I got it like really fast in like 2 to 3 days. Well, this time took a little bit longer. It took like 5 days from when I ordered it to receive it. So I guess it all just depends on the seller. I will link as much of this down below as possible for you guys. So let me pull everything out. So one thing I do gotta say, I like how this came double bubble wrapped, which I never got before when it shipped from Temu across the ocean. It always came like in just a really thin poly mailer. So I like that it came bubble wrapped this time, but I don't like that in the photos, these looked like full to the top and these don't. They're like halfway full. I don't know if you can tell. So I feel like counting these. I want to go see like if it tells me how many beads were supposed to be in each one and count them, because I kind of feel like gypped. Like, look, can you see if I hold it this way? See how like half of it is empty? So this was a whole kit. It was $9.16. So I liked that I got a rainbow of beads here. These do look like they will fit on Pokie tools, which is something I always look for. So let's open one of these up and test it out. Ooh, it does. Okay, that's awesome. That's what I was hoping for. And I just feel like it gave me very much like Maggie Home vibes with like the mint, the light blues, the light purple, the different shades of pink over here, the yellows, the orange I could use for Halloween. The red and the green I would use for Christmas time. So I really liked the colors. And then it did give me some cord if I want to make bracelets out of. And then it came with this alphabet set as well. But again, like, it's not full, which I'm like, am I going to be able to get enough letters out of here? So this one I liked because this whole row is numbers. Let me open it up. So this whole row is numbers. This one is alpha and different colored beads. This is the white with the different color alphabet. This one is just different colored alphabet, like not see-through, where this one's see-through. This one's the traditional white and black. Oh, here is just a whole tray of hearts. And then over here is black, which I love for like Halloween time. But again, I don't know if I have enough alphabet here to actually make any words because I just feel like it's not full. So I'm going to have to look into that and see how many pieces were supposed to come in there. Same thing with this one. So this one was $4.77. And it's supposed to have 1,400 pieces. See, this one I actually wrote down. It's supposed to have 1,400 pieces. Again, I don't feel like it has 1,400 pieces in here. And look, this one came double wrapped as well. So same situation here where I feel like it's missing beads. This one, I'm going to count. I'm going to literally count it up right now. So this one came with the beads, the case, 2 strings. It came with like tweezers and scissors. Oh, these are like a plastic tweezers. So that's what the tweezers look like. And then here are the little snip scissors. I like that it came in like a little baggie for the scissors. So I'm going to count this. Let's see how much came in here. Okay, so I literally counted every bead. I ended up with 424 beads, plus the case, plus the 2 strings, plus the tweezers and the scissors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. So that only brings me up to 929 pieces. And this one says specifically in the description that it was 1,400 pieces. So this one is off. Yes, it's only $4.77. Do I think it's worth it for that price? Still, with being short, absolutely I think it is worth it. but they shouldn't advertise it as being 1,400 pieces if that's not what you're gonna get. So I don't like that part, but I definitely think it's worth it for the price. So now that I'm done counting, let's move on because that took me a while. So my next set here was $5.32. Again, I love how it's coming bubble wrap. That's definitely a plus than before. And it's double bubble wrapped. So this one comes with a pair of scissors as well. These are metal tweezers, 2 bundles of cord, and this one is really cool. It actually comes with the needle to go ahead and thread everything, which I think is awesome. So that was a good little deal there. And then I want to show you guys, this one splits down the middle, so it makes it really easy to go ahead and string your cord through. So you just go ahead and pop that right down the middle and boom, there you go. So that's really easy than trying to like thread it through the smaller eye of the needle. This one you just go ahead and split it right open, which was pretty awesome. So just take a little bit of work. There you go, see? So that way it has a big old eye of the needle right down the middle. So that's really awesome. I really like that about this kit, that it came with that needle there. And then here is the kit. It is, again, in its own case. We have gold beads over here that are round. Then we have these like flat ones that are more like spacers. There you go. So like flat spacers. Then we have clay in white and clay in black. Again, same thing with this one. Like, look at how empty looking this looks. It's like halfway full again. I don't like that. So this one I didn't write down like how many pieces it was supposed to come with. So I'm not sure about this one, if it specifically had an amount or if it was just the picture of the case, but still, like $5 and change I think is really good, especially when these needles are like a couple bucks over at Hobby Lobby. So that is a good one. Let's see, what else do I have in my bag here? Oh, here's another case. This one, okay, so this one I wrote down that it's supposed to have 1,000 pieces for $3.61. And this one came in different sizes of round beads. So we have like a small one, then a little bit larger, then a little bit larger. And then over here, these are the flat little spacers like the other one. So you see these are flat. And then it comes in gold and silver. Again, with these, a lot of empty space in there, but I didn't count these. I'm not going to count these right now. I just counted the other one that I'm not in the mood to count these, but eventually I guess I will. And this was only $3.61. Again, I think for the price, this is definitely worth it, even if it is missing a couple. Let's see. Got a whole lot of stuff. Oh, okay. These were, how much were these? 30 pieces for $12.07. So I did recently get a laser machine and I need to go ahead and try to engrave these. The laser machine I got does cut and engrave. So that's why I chose these. So I'm going to see how that go ahead and works out. So these are just some little wood keychains, 30 of them for 12 bucks. I thought that was pretty good. So I'll do a whole nother video on, you know, if those engrave well or not. So we'll have to play with that and figure it out. This was $6.01 for 100 pieces. This one I messed up. So I had typed in beads with loops because that's what I needed. And I didn't pay attention that these are actually like jewelry clasp. So it's when you make a bracelet and it's supposed to hold in the wire or the plastic cord of the bracelet. So this is not what I wanted, but this was my mistake, not a their mistake. So I'm just going to go ahead and have to use these. But they are so tiny. Like, I don't even know how I'm supposed to like double thread through there. Is that focusing? So you like double thread through there and then you push this button right here to lock it into place. So that way the thread doesn't come out. So, but yeah, these are itty bitty, like super tiny. I want to say like the circle part itself is probably like a 4mm, like super tiny, and then the little button there. So these are gonna be hard to work with, but like I said, this was my mistake when ordering. I should have paid better attention. So yeah, $6 for these for 100 pieces. I feel like that's a lot. I feel like there's probably better deals out there, but like I said, that was my mistake on that one. I do have a couple more items here, not very much left. This one came in a box. So see, this one says 2,240 pieces for $4. And it came in a box. It came bubble wrapped. Again, this one I did not count because it's a whole lot in there. But these are some more gold beads that kind of match like this one over here. So I thought that was really good. I love that it was just all gold. And these all fit on Pokie tools, and then the larger ones fit on beadable pins, which is really awesome. And so do these flat ones. So these have some of the round beads and some of the flat ones. So here are the flat ones that will fit on a beadable pin, and these larger ones also will fit on a beadable pin. And then on this side, it comes with white beads with gold lettering and gold hearts. So that's really fun. I'm hoping that there's some X's in here so I could take these hearts and do like some XOs and put it in my Valentine's Day stash. I think that would be really pretty to go ahead and have all put together there. So I'm going to play with this one. I like these smaller ones are good for a Pokie tool. And then, like I said, the larger ones are for either a Pokie tool or a beadable pen. I think I have one more item left here. Yes, one more item. This was, how much was this? 100 pieces for $9.60. So these are just all different little clasps here. They're heavy. These are metal. Let me see if I can take one out. I have to rip open the whole bag. I don't want to do that. So we have different colors here. We have orange, black, yellow, green, light blue, red, white, pink, purple, brown. I think that's all our colors there. So 100 pieces for $9 and change, I think is really good. Especially these are metal. These aren't the plastic ones. So these are going to be really nice for when I go ahead and make my Pokie tools. I'm sorry, my dangles. Not my Pokie tools, like my chunky charms. So that's why I wanted these. So I'm going to wrap that up here, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. If you guys have any questions, let me know. It definitely seems like Temu's trying to get like more products out there for us to get from the local warehouses and like a little bit more affordable prices. Definitely not like before Temu, before the tariffs, but you know, not too bad. So if you definitely need some affordable stuff, it's definitely cheaper than going to the stores. But if you guys have any questions or if you guys need help trying to find any products, definitely let me know. I'm happy to help you guys out, and we'll see you later. Bye, guys.